Hey everybody, it's time for our read aloud this week. Today I'm going to be reading you a book called Yoko by Rosemary Wells. And it's a book about trying new foods. I hope you like it. Let's get started. What would you like for lunch today, my little cherry blossom? Asked Yoko's mother. All my favorite things, please, answered Yoko. Yoko's mother spread steamed rice on a bamboo mat and she rolled a secret treasure inside each piece. Then she packed it all in the willow green covered cooler. Have a wonderful day at school, my little cherry blossom, said Yoko's mother. I will, answered Yoko. Yoko said hello to all her friends. Everyone in Mrs. Jenkins' class sang the good morning song. And at noon, Mrs. Jenkins rang the lunch bell. Lunch boxes out and open, please, boys and girls, said Mrs. Jenkins. Timothy unwrapped a peanut butter and honey sandwich. Valerie had cream cheese and jelly. Fritz had a meatball grinder. Tulip had Swiss cheese on rye. Hazel had egg salad on pumpernickel. Doris had a squeeze of cheese on white, and the Franks had franks and beans. Yoko opened up the willow-covered cooler, and inside were her favorite sushis. Tucked in the rice rolls were the crispiest cucumbers, the pinkest shrimp, and the greenest seaweed, and the tastiest tuna. What is in your lunch? Asked one of the Frank brothers. Ick, it's green. Ugh, it's seaweed. Oh no, said the other Frank. Don't tell me it's raw fish. Watch out, it's moving, said Doris. Yuckarama, said Tulip and Fritz. Valerie blew the playtime whistle. Everybody out, shouted Valerie. Yoko did not want to play ball or swing on the swings. What's wrong, Yoko? Asked Mrs. Jenkins. Everyone laughed at my lunch, answered Yoko. We'll forget about it by snack time, said Mrs. But they didn't. During snack time song, Yoko opened her thermos cup of red bean ice cream. Red bean ice cream is for weirdos, snorted the Franks. Mrs. Jenkins switched to the friendly song. Mrs. Jenkins knew the friendly song wasn't enough, so late in that evening she fretted about Yoko. Finally, the answer came to her, so she wrote a letter to the parents. Dear parents, Monday will be International Food Day at Hilltop School. Everyone is asked to bring in a dish from a foreign country. Everyone must try something or try a bite of everything. Happy cooking, said Mrs. Jenkins. We will make a deluxe sushi for the whole class, said Yoko's mother. Don't worry, my little cherry blossom. Everyone will try sushi. I know everyone will love it. On Monday morning, Valerie and her mother carried in a plate of enchiladas. Timothy and his mother made a Caribbean coconut crisp. Hazel brought in Nigerian nut soup. Harry brought Brazil nuts. Doris brought Irish stew. Tulip brought potato knishes, and Monica's brought a pitcher of mango smoothies. Fritz brought spaghetti, and Big Frank cooked up a pot of Boston Franks and beans. At noon, Mrs. Jenkins rang the lunch bell, and everyone sang the Clean Hands song. You know the Clean Hands song, right? What does the International Food Day mean to us, boys and girls? Asked Miss Jenkins. Try everything, said everybody. When Valerie blew the playtime whistle, there was not a nibble of nuts or a sip of smoothie left. But no one had touched not even one piece of Yoko's sushi. Yoko sat under the learning tree. Suddenly she heard the clickety-clack of chopsticks. It was Timothy. He was still hungry. Let me show you how, said Yoko. So Timothy polished off the rest of the crab cones his own way. Can we have sushi again tomorrow, he said. I'll ask my mother, said Yoko. During the school bus song, Timothy found a coconut crisp in his pocket and he gave it to Yoko. It's even better than red bean ice cream, said Yoko. On the bus, Timothy and Yoko made plans to push their desks together and open a restaurant the very next day. And they did. They ordered tomato sandwiches and dragon rolls, and for dessert they had brownies with green tea ice cream, and they couldn't have asked for anything more. The end. What a great friend Timothy was to Yoko in making her feel better when everybody else was making her feel bad. I hope you enjoyed this story as much as I do. Don't forget to check your activities for this week with this book, Yoko.